What's going on, gamers?
Yeah.
We're back to the old school way. Does it look like a split screen like the good old days? A little co-ops, little couch co-op video game?
Yeah. Pardon the interruption.
Because we had to. One of our cohorts got sick.
Yeah.
And so we don't have a producer. So we're freeballing it, if you will.
Producing it. I'm producing it.
Terrible phrase.
Like the old days.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. It's episode, well, we're not even counting episodes anymore. Welcome to Active Reload. We're high on the number of episodes.
I believe it's 120.
That sounds about right, but who knows anymore. We're going to do our predictions for 2026. It should be a big year in gaming. It always is. We love video games, so it should be a big year. We'll make our predictions. Pessimistic, optimistic, maybe a little in between, too.
I'm mostly...
We don't need a description. Let's get into the show. Do we just want to get rolling here? Because we have one piece of news item that's kind of big.
Okay.
It works for us, and it does lead into my first prediction of 2026.
Okay.
So the Steam Machine, I don't think is that the official name for it yet, or do we have a name for it?
Steam Machine?
Steambox, whatever it is. Yeah.
Steam Machine.
It got a price leak. A Czech retailer, or the Czech over there. I don't know the capital of Czechoslovakia, or I guess the Czech Republic now.
It's yeah.
Prague.
Prague.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They leaked the price. It happens. It happens all the time. And according to the leak, we'll see if it holds up. The 512 gigabyte model for the Steam Machine, $950. And the 2 terabyte model, $1,070 for the Steam Machine.
Hold on.
Money.
So the only difference is the memory, like 2 terabytes versus 512 gigs?
They're selling it the same way that they sell consoles. So they're trying to get it in the console.
I thought they were going to be like 2 different tiers of power.
I don't think so.
Like in graphic.
I think
GPUs.
No, I think the big difference was the hard drive. That's what we have seen on the reporting. I
don't know if I believe this. Here's my prediction. First prediction. This isn't real.
You don't think it's real? I think it's okay, my prediction. If this is real, it'll undersell. Okay. If it is real and they still sell it at that price, Q1 2026. By the way, we still have a release date for it yet, which is crazy. And even though they said Q1 2026, we're well into Q1 2026. Not well into, but we're into Q1 2026. No release date for it yet. If it gets released at that price in Q1, it will undersell, in my opinion. However, I also believe if they don't release it, it'll get delayed because of the prices. And I think part of the reason it's so price high is obviously because of the RAM stuff. And they'll delay it in order to kind of dodge that and try to ride the wave, if you will, of the RAM pricing and release it at a more opportune time. That's my prediction.
So that's your prediction. But I guess
killing 2 birds, 1 stone there.
I kind of want to talk about what my prediction would be regarding the Steam Machine in a little bit, because actually, I'll just knock it out right now. So
I have one that'll bounce off of you, too.
Because we're doing predictions for 2026. My prediction for this kind of stuff is that mid-range GPUs, like which is what is in here, a mid-range GPU. I think that they're going to do really well, because I don't think anybody's going to be trying to sell their stuff or their PC on power or even consoles. I don't think they're going to be selling on. They're going to be selling on like frame generation.
I partially disagree with you, because I think the mid-tier, I think people would spend less money on just a Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5. Does that not count as a mid-tier, quote unquote, mid-tier PC?
That'd be very low.
It's cheaper though, and it's not. And again, if you're going mid-tier, there are desktop PCs that are pre-built that are probably better specs than the Steam Machine that aren't selling for that different of a price at this point. So
no, I think it'll be around the same.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. 512 gigs is not a lot for a PC either. It's almost nothing.
No, but you can put an external.
Yeah.
It's more than I have. I
think this was disappointing, to be honest with you. I mean, we'll see if it sticks. And again, I think for Steam, in order, Valve, they'll say it wasn't real, but then delay if they're going to do anything.
I don't know. I think it's because we want them to compete with the console.
Yeah. Well, I think you want.
I do.
But I don't think it's feasible, especially now. This is the worst time to be getting into any sort of console gaming.
Well, that's
it's
the best
more
way
it's
to
more
do
expensive
it.
than ever.
Like, I don't think it is console gaming. It's a PC game. It's PC gaming. It's just it's packaged like a console.
Right, and they're promoting it like it's a console.
And
you get a controller
it is not priced like a console, but maybe it is in 2026. Maybe consoles are going to be in the next generation of Sony and Microsoft consoles are going to be around this price.
Right. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. That's
I'll get into predictions with consoles.
Yeah.
And it'll go into the bold category because it's going to be bold.
You go next.
All right. So predictions 2026 right off the bat. I have some easy predictions.
Wait, how many are you about to rip off?
I don't know. A lot.
Okay. Well, let's not do that. We're trying to bounce it back and forth.
You bounce it. You bounce it off me. Here you go.
You bounce it off me. You're giving me the thing. That's how it works. That's how bouncing works.
Just listen.
I can't bounce your prediction off of me.
Just listen. Fable's going to be bad.
Yeah, I had that too. I had Fable disappoints, and then after that, I said major reshuffle at Microsoft Games.
I think that's already happening, but yeah.
Bigger, though. I think we're going to see... I don't want to say this because I like Phil Spencer, but I think it's been a pretty disappointing last 2 to 3 years, especially with the acquisitions.
I don't know, but what do you like about him?
I think he cares about Xbox. I think he genuinely cares about Xbox and where it goes. The guy has been he started in the mail office at Microsoft and worked his way. Like, I don't think you can do that without not caring about it.
I just think the people who created the Xbox brand at Microsoft are just no longer there.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the
top
right.
people.
I agree.
The 5 guys that did it.
But again, I think he's somebody that genuinely cares about Xbox and Microsoft in general. But I just don't think he started really well. Like Game Pass was a fantastic idea at the time. He was getting a lot of very out of
Game Pass saved Xbox One from just
and he was getting
dying.
He was getting games that weren't first party games onto the platform relatively quickly, which was a huge appeal. That was a big step for the industry in general, and I think that was something that was big. He did release a couple of very solid, like the Master Chief Collection was big when that came out. It didn't work very well, but it was big when it came out.
I know under his leadership, I think it was terribly.
Yeah, well, that's true, but I think they've cleaned it up well under his leadership as well.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
I think we've seen
it's 343.
Yeah, but I think they've paid hundreds of billions of dollars in acquisitions at this point, and we really haven't seen a whole lot of stuff that's been impressive since then.
When it comes to Phil Spencer, I think what was going on at the leadership, like under Phil's leadership, I guess, is that they were going to have a long leash with these first party developers.
Right.
I think that has backfired.
Yeah. Well, and I just don't think we've seen any progress that from the new first party games that are like, oh, wow, I can't wait for this to come out. Elder Scrolls, I guess. But again, that was 10 years ago now. We got a glimpse of a trailer from that game. Starfield was fine for a lot of people. I enjoyed it, but a lot of people didn't love it. The Forza games continue to kind of hold up the mantle of first party games for Xbox, which is crazy. Halo had a disastrous launch. Halo Infinite had a disastrous launch. It's tried to recover a little bit.
I just don't think of it as being that disastrous.
It was a disastrous launch. They didn't release
so much fun with it.
Yeah, it's but they didn't have Forge. They didn't have theater. Okay. There was no co-op in Halo Infinite. That's crazy. They flipped over, and they've recovered a little bit. I'll give you that.
I'm
but
playing
still,
Halo right now.
A long time. I just think there's been too many things that have gone wrong, and I think there's going to be a major, especially with Fable. And
so you think Fable is
going to disappoint? I think it's going to be disappointing. We haven't heard enough of it in so long.
Regardless of all that, because that is going to play a part in it.
Yeah.
But I just don't think playground games, I just don't think they're not equipped to do a third person action game.
They've never done
an action adventure RPG.
Yeah. They've been racing game makers since.
And they do really good games. It's just, I don't know.
I do think here's what I will say.
It just looks so bad.
Here's what I will say. I do think Forza Horizon, whatever the next in Japan, is going to be really cool.
7?
They don't.
6?
I think it's 7. I think it's 7.
6.
I think that one's going to be really good. And I love the Forza Horizon games. To me, that's their mainline entry now. I think even they're admitting that at this point.
It's cross-platform too.
Yeah. And apparently, whatever the one was that went to PlayStation sold really well on PlayStation. Yeah. Forza Horizon 6 or 5 or whatever.
One, whatever it's called.
Apparently that one sold really well. And it's weird to think that Forza Horizon might be kind of the flagship game of Xbox right now.
The flagship is clearly still Halo. It's just, no one is.
But nobody,
no one's banking on it.
And it hasn't had a new release in 5 years.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Campaign Evolved does, which, by the way, I have a prediction for that, too.
Okay.
I'll do Campaign Evolved. Halo Campaign Evolved releases, looks great, runs terrible. That's my prediction.
Runs terrible.
Yeah, I think it's going to look great. It's going to look gorgeous. Looks like a really good remaster. It's going to run really bad.
Like it'll run like Oblivion.
It'll run like Halo Infinite did at the start.
I think it might be worse. I think if it because it's Unreal Engine, right? I think that the Oblivion remaster, which is Unreal over the top of whatever the heck that was, Creation Engine or whatever they're doing over there, it runs so bad.
Yeah.
It's basically the open world is non-playable.
I'm curious to see what they do.
For me, I guess it just hitches constantly.
So for Campaign Evolved, which, by the way, why did we do that with the name?
They don't want to do multiplayer.
I know,
so
but just call it the Halo 1 remake.
Can't.
I don't understand.
Can't
it's
call
so
it Halo.
Dumb.
You cannot call a Halo 1 remake if you don't include the multiplayer.
They called the Modern Warfare 2 remaster a Modern Warfare 2 remaster, and it was the campaign only.
Yeah, I know.
No one cares. Just call it that. Who cares?
Okay, whatever. I don't know.
Just play the remake.
I think I'm with you. I think this is an easy prediction.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm going to play it. I'm probably going to buy it, and it probably won't affect me too much because I'm on console, and they tend to make those ports a little bit better, at least in terms of optimization for Halo.
It's just more acceptable on console.
Yeah, I do think it's going to be, which is funny because they've really tried to pivot to console and PC intertwined as one, and the releases are so jankily different when it comes to these games. So I do think it's gonna be pretty. I think it's gonna look cool. It's gonna run poorly, I think, in my opinion. So that's my second one.
These are I'm still going on my easy predictions, by the way.
Okay.
Marathon is gonna be good.
I got one too. You think? Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna sell well. I just think that they took their time with all the lawsuits or whatever they were doing with the artwork. I think they are making it better. From what I'm hearing from the people who are playing it and testing it, it's getting significantly better. So by the time it comes out, we'll probably get a preview for it a week before it comes out. I think they want to. I think Sony wants to get it out before the fiscal year. So I think that it'll come out March. On Friday, the mid-March.
Yeah. So it won't. They're selling it at $40, if I remember right. Yeah. That's the price point. I do think
Arc Raiders style.
This is my prediction as well. I think it's going to. I think it's going to sell a little bit better, but it's still going to underperform in the long term, and it can't sustain. And I think it's going to die pretty quickly.
Die quickly? How quickly? Within a year?
Within a year, I think. I think that there's too much money already pitted into it, and I think Sony needs to see like a big launch. In order for them to be able to say that we can keep this going for a very long time. I don't think that that's going to be there.
Maybe if it was free to play, but I still think.
I think that might be the pivot, though. They might just end up going free to play and then.
Before they go out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't see. There's just not a lot of traction for this game. Even after the Arc Raiders has really hurt it because Arc Raiders is still very popular game, and you're going to have a very hard time moving people off of that game.
I don't think that's what I'm going to predict. I think it's going to be an easier time to move people off Arc Raiders because I think at that point when Marathon does come out, the Arc Raiders high will be coming down pretty quickly, and people are going to be looking for new experiences, and it's going to be at the right time where Arc Raiders want something new because they're just tired of playing Arc for the 2000th hour.
I do think that. But I think that Embark is paying attention to that, though. I think they're very much like, we're going to release something right around that time and try to keep people around.
But can they do it?
Yeah, can they do it? We'll see.
I just think it's going to be good. That's my only prediction. It's going to be a well-received game. I don't know how much it's going to sell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see. I just think that Bungie hasn't invoked a lot of confidence over the last 4 years in their releases, especially like with Destiny DLCs. Apparently, there's been one really good one in the last back half of Destiny. So Destiny 2. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see with that one.
Give me a prediction.
Curious. This one's easy. Okay. This one's easy for me. This one's a deadlock, like the game. Oh. It's not a deadlock.
Deadlock the game?
Yeah, isn't there
the Valve game?
Yeah, I just okay. Saying words now. Squadron 42 gets delayed. Sorry, guys. I think that one's a straight lock at this point. Haven't seen anything since they did their premiere or whatever. I think that was like the one vertical slice they had of that video game. And they're like, it's coming, guys. I don't think there's any shot that game the campaign for that game releases in 2026.
I'm going to counter that. I think it does come out this year. 2026, you're going to have a playable for everybody.
Yeah. The prologue to Squadron 42. That's what if they're going to release anything, it might be a demo, but I don't think the game comes out or the campaign for the game comes out. I don't think so.
Okay. So you're doing an easy one? I'll go right with an easy one. The GTA 6 is delayed again.
I'm with that one
too.
And
I said that the last delay.
Yeah.
I said, nah, it ain't coming.
I think it's delayed again into
2027.
Spring, I guess, of 2027. I don't know. It's hard to... The more that comes out about this, like I think Jason Schreier came out with a report about it, and he said that, I think in the report, he said that Act 3 wasn't even done yet, and I was like, oh, there's no way.
Well, I don't know. I'm getting mixed because, Jason Schreier is pretty reliable. It's just that he has, like...
Schreier's the Adam Schefter of video games journalism.
He's...
In a good way.
He goes for drama a little too much.
Adam Schefter.
Is that how he went?
That's Adam. Okay. Yeah. Adam Schefter's
I'm hearing that the final act isn't not finished. It's that it's being changed constantly.
Yeah. Well, that's what he says. He says it's been totally but they scrapped it and basically rewrote the entire third act.
Well, that happens.
But
that's not anything.
But you're talking about GTA. So when that happens, it's a third act. They're basically having to rebuild a lot of what they're doing from the ground up in a game like that. I
don't think there's any rebuilding from the ground up happening on GTA at all.
Except for the third act.
But I do think it will be delayed.
Yeah, I think it's going to get delayed again. And I think they want to try to release. Well, I don't think they can coincide it with the consoles.
I think it's going to be delayed because of like PS5 Pro wanting to be on 60 FPS and then being like, okay, we got it running at 60 FPS was the higher tier console, but I bet we could do it with Xbox Series X and PS5.
Yeah,
and I think they're just really, really tweaking the FPS.
But they did that with. They're doing the same thing they did with GTA 5, which is really funny.
dumb. You should just bring it out for PC.
No, I don't think
you can cover all the costs of all these delays of it if it came out with PC on day one.
I think but for them, that's way harder.
Apparently it is, but it shouldn't be because they're building it on a PC. They're not building it with a Xbox controller.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I do think it's going to get delayed into 2027 as well, though.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Cool.
I don't know when.
Easy one. And I'm done with my easy.
Okay.
Oh, well, Fallout 3 Vegas.
Yeah, that one feels like it's just waiting to happen.
I feel
Remaster,
like
remake.
Happen.
Yeah.
Just like the Oblivion.
Here's the thing.
You think it'll get the same treatment as Oblivion?
I think it would actually improve Fallout 3 New Vegas on Unreal because those games are like, unless you're playing a melee style character in those games, they feel like garbage. The shooting is not great. It's very hard to play that game today, those games today, unless you're strictly using VATS and or melee combat.
Well, I played it the other day. Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
I just went into the middle of one of my saves. And it runs at 60 FPS on my Series X, which makes the aiming better. But I never hold left trigger and aim. I just use the VATS.
I know,
that's my favorite part about the whole game.
I know, but they improved that so drastically in Fallout 4 that I think they have to.
So how do you think that? I don't think that the remaster is going to improve anything. If it's anything like the Oblivion remaster, which in my opinion is so bad.
I don't know. I'm hoping that they improve because I do think like Fallout 3 is hard to go back and play if you're trying to use weapons in that game.
I think it plays better than the original Oblivion in terms of modern expectations.
Yeah. Released around the same time though.
Yeah, I know.
So, all right. So my next one, let me find one here.
I got somewhere in the middle. These are regular predictions that are pretty typical.
I'm going to go, here we go. PlayStation announces a new Horizon, God of War alongside new console, largely quiet in 2026 though.
They announce a new Horizon and God of
War as part of a new kind of console. Their big console reveal.
Okay.
I think they're trying.
You think they're going to reveal a new console this year?
Yes, I do think so. I don't think they're going to put out a lot of stuff this year. I think this is going to be kind of a lull year for them.
But they're going to announce, hey,
they're going to announce, and I think they're going to try to kind of go for the kill on Xbox as far as consoles.
Well, that's good because that was one of my predictions in here. I do think new consoles are going to be announced. I think Series X or whatever Xbox is going to do. I think it might be a handheld with it. I think handhelds might be with these new consoles, either from Sony or Microsoft or both. Actually,
could be. God, imagine the price on those then if they're including handhelds. I mean, $1,700.
I think the new consoles are going to have a lot of frame gen in it.
Yeah.
Like their own proprietary. This is our version of frame. Maybe not Xbox. Maybe Xbox uses NVIDIA.
You know what? We'll see. I remember 8K resolution was a big selling point for Series X.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Awesome.
I think that will be, there will be no 8K, 4K talk. I think just going to be, this will run however you want.
Yeah. I think 4K will still be a topic, but 8K is dead.
4K
that is never a thing.
Expected.
Yeah, true. But yeah, the 8K thing was always so funny because it's like there's nothing that can run 8K anyways. Well, like, what are we talking about?
Have
that's even feasible.
I have a really good PC and it outperforms my Series X big time, but I still don't run it at 4K.
Well, and you're not running like
I'm not going to. It's not made to run at games.
And a lot of people don't go into the monitor section of their Best Buy. Like, I'm looking for 4K OLED because it's $1,500
when it comes to gaming. At
144 hertz.
I don't think gamers care about 4K. I think 1440p is a nice sweet spot.
Yeah. Well, and it's got to be able to run, again, at the frame rate that you want. And if it can't run 4K and 60, then what are we talking about?
I think after 1440, the resolution, you're fine. Unless you're watching a big screen TV on maybe a movie.
Yeah.
But when you're playing it, you don't really
Movie's
care.
the only thing that's made for. You can't watch sports at 4K. Nothing is filmed at 4K for sports or anything like that. So
it's like up-res, right? And there's a lot of framey stuff going on in TVs,
you get the interpolation, which makes it look like there's 4 footballs on the field, and it's all messed up.
But I do like 4K Blu-rays or whatever you want to call it, 4K Ultra HD
movie.
DVDs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think movies are the only things that are really made for that.
All right. Well,
so yeah, I do think God of War Horizon. That's going to be
crazy.
That's going to be. Well, I think they're really like trying to do 2016 all over again. Like they're really trying to go for the kill on Xbox in a way, as far as their console goes.
Yeah, but if they haven't announced a new Horizon or Gears of War, I don't think they're gonna.
Not Gears of War, God of War.
God of War. They're not going to.
That would be a huge first-person sell for them.
They can announce it, and they're like, "Hey, it's going to come for the new PS6s."
Yeah.
Right. Oh, cool.
That's what we're making it for.
All right. Regular. This is. I mean, is this a bold prediction? I think AA games are going to dominate this year.
Yeah, I don't think that's bold. I think that's now commonplace.
It should be the year of big budget AAA games this year. I just think even Grand Theft Auto 6, if it does come out this year, I still think that comparable to the other big AA games that are becoming, I think they're going to. I think the games of the year are going to be AA games like it was this year. I
think we're going to see a longer wave run here by AA games. I don't think it's just going to be the 2025 was the year AA. I think we're going to see the next 3 years kind of dominated by AA.
And I think they're going to become the new AAA.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to do better, or they might just fail. Are you going to be shuffling those papers the whole time?
Yeah. I'm trying to read what I wrote down here. Okay, on top of that then, what I'll add to it, speaking of the AA, a AA game that was released last year. Somebody follows the rematch footsteps and makes a solid new alternate sports game.
Oh my gosh,
I think
that's a good prediction.
I think that's something we need to see, another AA. It doesn't have to be soccer, obviously.
It could be indie too, I don't care.
Yeah, indie. We already have really droppings of these. Super Mega Baseball is a very solid baseball game that doesn't get a lot of traction, but people enjoy playing it. It's an arcade style baseball game. There's another one that I was thinking of that I can't think of now. But we're missing like the AA basketball game in the style of rematch.
NBA Street or even it doesn't need to be AA. I mean, EA can do something, just not the budget of a new Madden game. But
they won't
do half the budget of an NFL Street game.
They won't. We know that.
Like a Blitz or something.
They're going to do. Hey, NFL Blitz Ultimate Team. That's what they'll do.
It would be really nice if who owns Midway used to do Blitz, so that would
dead
be,
as hell. Unfortunately,
NetherRealm Studios, maybe, I don't know.
Also dead as hell, I think.
Mortal Kombat developers? No, they're not dead.
Well, no, okay, yeah, they got bought by NetherRealm. Bought Midway, then is what you're saying.
Well, I don't know what happened with Midway, but
I thought Midway died.
I don't. Yeah, I think they did. It's just I don't know who owns the
Blitz is never coming back.
Blitz,
unfortunately,
IP.
Yeah. Blitz the League is not coming back.
But you could remaster it or do some sort of 2026 Blitz where you just use the same stuff and with modern rosters. And
I'm telling you right now, if that happens, game of the year already for 2026.
I love Blitz.
I can't stress enough how much I love those games.
It is a lot of fun multiplayer wise.
Yeah, and we need another one. Rematch did a solid job. Soccer, there's some issues there, obviously, but it's laid the framework, I think, of making solid, smaller scale version, and off the footsteps of Rocket League too.
One of the games that probably the games that made me the most happy last year was Rematch. One of them, just because it's exactly what I've been wanting. It's just not confident.
Yeah.
It's
got some netcode issues.
It's got some problems.
Yeah. That are not really fixable. So I think we're going to see something kind of follow in their footsteps and make something like that. I'm done with my regular one. I'm on to bold. Bold predictions, everybody. Let me do one more before we get into bold, because I got one more.
I have a regular.
Okay, go ahead.
VR is going to be on the verge of collapse.
Extinction. Yeah.
Not extinction.
Not extinction yet.
I mean, Meta is already out of it.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want to do this anymore.
I think that Sony and the PSVR had a great year last year.
Yeah.
But when it comes to PCVR and even Sony this year is just going to be down. And I think that all these big companies like Vertigo Games that do VR specific games, I think they're just going to get less work. And
I just think it's going to be it's
not going to fully collapse. It's
going to become a novelty that you see like arcades do. That's what it's going to, just like we did with Nintendo, or in the late 90s when we had the Virtual Boy and stuff like that.
That was early 90s.
It became a novelty, and then you just started seeing them in arcades. I just think we're going to see more stuff built for that style of VR than anything that's in home, because it's just getting harder and harder to justify purchasing a whole VR system.
Yeah, I think,
and there's not enough good software for it.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's just like Valve has their own.
Yeah.
Well, they're consolidating their power of their VR and making a wireless VR unit.
Yeah.
But I think that's what's going to happen. Like it is in a stage where there's not enough money and backing to really take the next step. So they're just going to make what is available now easier and better.
Yeah. I just think that, Valve has Alex as their primary software game to sell VR.
6 years old this year.
And we also don't know what the new if it's even going to be able to run on the VR that they're selling. I don't think
it will. Yeah.
I don't know if they've mentioned that though. That would be a selling point for them, but they haven't said play Alex on the new VR. I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't mention that.
Definitely will. I mean, my MetaQuest 2 runs it.
Yeah, it runs Alex.
Well, through like
a PC.
Streaming, PC.
Yeah,
but that's all you would need.
Yeah, but I remember when they were selling it originally, they were like, you need a big ass PC in order to run this, in order to run Alex at a understandable rate. So I don't know. Well, I'm kind of in the same boat. When Meta bailed, I was like, okay, this is probably the beginning of the end for a lot of it.
I don't think it's like you said, it's novelty. I think that if anybody's going to put a lot of money behind it, it would be a non-gaming type of avenue.
Yeah. And used for actual real life, I think medical offices use a lot of VR to do training and stuff like that, which makes sense. I mean, that is a total feasible option. Okay.
Bold.
Yeah, this one's not a bold one. You'll do your bold. I just kind of lined them out here.
I keep saying bold and we're not onto it yet.
I got one bold one at the end that I'll say, 'cause I think we'll talk about.
Okay.
Here's a good one though. One AAA studio releases a very good, very solid single player game. I think at least one studio learns from something that AA teams are doing and learns the correct thing and releases something that's very solid in the single player genre. Not necessarily defining like Clair Obscur or anything like that, but a very solid game that people go back and remember as not maybe not the Last of Us level, but something like Uncharted level or something like that.
I think that's coming. I think that's coming, but it's not coming this year.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. I think that'll be reserved for like the BioWare guy that is doing the Mass Effect style game.
Yeah. What about the BioShock guy? Can't think of his name.
Ken Levine.
Yeah, his game.
I don't think it comes out this year.
You think it's gonna come out? Okay. I think Kojima. I mean, he did it last year. Death Stranding. Why not? He's doing the horror game. It's supposed to come out this year.
I don't think those games are coming out.
Yeah, I thought he said OD was coming out this year.
And OD,
yeah, whatever.
They said it, but I don't believe it.
Stupid names. I don't know. I think we're gonna get one that's like, and again, we got one. Again, Death Stranding was one last year that I think was AAA game.
I think the Sony game. Good. What is it? Zero Sora, the Housemarque game, the one that
Zero Suit Samus.
It's called Sarah.
Saros. Yeah.
That's going to come out this year, but I don't know. It's going to be treated like their last game.
Is that
was really good?
Is that a AAA game? You count that? I would say that's
absolutely.
AA.
It's a Sony first party.
I would have said that was
smart game.
Oh, I would have said that was AA because that's really their second game, like that they've really made on the big stage.
Well, that's their second AAA game.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Because their other one, which is I can't remember the name of it.
Starts with an R, I think. Relapse or whatever.
OD Relapse. You're all over the place.
I'm all over the place. 10 a.m. on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen.
But I think those guys make really good games.
Yeah.
But they're hard and, they're not for everybody.
We could see, Miyazaki hasn't released anything since, that's not his name. Is he the one that's dead?
Miyamoto's dead.
Miyamoto. Okay, so Miyazaki.
Nintendo. Okay.
I'm thinking
FromSoft.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
They did Elden Ring, but we haven't really... That's Elden Ring Night Rain, but other than that, who knows what else they're working on
for the Nintendo Switch 2.
That I don't count that. No offense, Switch 2 fans. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something that's more for like masses or like for all the consoles, not just Switch.
I think that Nintendo's outselling everybody.
That's true. Switch, honestly, the big AAA game that I'm talking about could be Zelda or Mario or something. Whatever comes out this year for Switch 2.
Mario?
Yeah.
So that's a bold prediction. I think there's going to be a
3D Mario.
A brand new big AAA Nintendo game. I don't know if it's going to be a Mario game. It's due for Mario.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be something different.
What are they going to do with Zelda? I mean, we haven't heard from Zelda since
2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Haven't heard anything. They're going to release the movie.
Take a step back, Zelda. Those games are not that great.
Here we go.
I got a new Switch. I'm playing them. Not that great. They're good.
We're going for the fastest unsubscribe rate here today. We're at 23 minutes in here, guys. Hit the unsubscribe button. No. So, yeah, that was mine. I think one AAA studio releases a very good single-player game. I think we're going to see at least one this year that somebody learns from the AA studios, makes a well-crafted game that works out of the gate, looks good and everything like that. There's not like back end stuff that they have to do to really fix it that we have seen before. So that's one of my predictions.
My hat backwards moment right now.
Yeah.
All right. These are positive. This is a positive prediction I'm going to make.
Okay.
Finally, some positivity here.
Okay.
Cheat detection. Is going to use AI.
Okay.
And it's going to be based on behavior analysis.
Oh, that's not good.
And not like
that's a negative.
Detection. Not hardware detection or software detection. It's just going to be based off behavior.
Oh no!
Where it's like there's too much headshots looking through walls and
Shroud.
Like
you're banned. You're too good. Summit. You're too good. Get them out of here.
No. Even people like that can notice when people are cheating. Even guys who are really good who are cheating, they can just tell because of some intricacies in the movement and all this stuff. So
I don't think AI is good at that enough yet.
Yeah, I think they're really good. Pattern recognition for
human beings? No. Human being pattern recognition? Do you think AI is to the point where they're recognizing human being pattern recognition?
Bold prediction, James.
Yeah, that is bold. I think they might release it and then it's gonna shotgun about 4 people that are totally not cheating. They're just really good.
Either way,
and then we're like, okay, never mind.
The kernel level stuff, cheat detection is not doing well.
Yeah, no, I don't think
it really depends on the anti-cheat software and whatever they're using. But like the way that EA does it with Battlefield.
Yeah. It's always been bad for them.
I don't know how they terrible. You run it in safe mode. You have to change your whole PC settings.
I think that the best the best version of cheat detection is done by players. Like noticing it in game and then
in reporting, you're a step behind.
But I'm saying but that's cheat detection, period. You're always a step behind. There's no way you're going to get it's impossible. Yeah. You're doing the cryptologist versus the crypt. What am I thinking of here?
I don't know.
The not crypt.
Code talkers?
Yes. You're doing the code versus code breaker scenario. Code breaker's never in front until they break the code and then the new code is made and then they have to catch up. That's how it always works. I just don't think it's going to happen. AI doesn't predict human behavior well.
Skynet. Completely.
Skynet, again, is false. It's not real. We couldn't make Skynet now. Skynet couldn't exist today.
I agree with you there, but I think that people are going to use AI for cheat detection. Big time.
I agree. I think that is going to be a thing. I think it's going to backfire, though, literally. And we're going to see. I think Fallout didn't use AI, obviously. But I remember when Fallout 76 came out, they were doing the same thing where they were like, hey, you're in the wrong area or you're too high of a level, banned. You know, when Fallout 70, and they weren't cheating. They were just playing the game a lot. Ooh, you're too high of a level, banned. Get out. And then they never got their stuff back. That was the thing that was happening. And I think AI, with no human element to it, is just going to see that, ban them, and then nothing's going to happen.
Well, there's got to be some human element to it because you're not going to just let it run wild on your game.
Unless they're doing human pattern recognition.
I think it's a more positive outlook on cheating. I mean, because Arc Raiders is filled with cheaters. I don't know if you've noticed.
Right.
It's every game, on my console because of it. And now I just turn crossplay off and I don't run into cheaters anymore.
It's the only way that cheating is, I mean, I won't even say totally gone away from, but it's you PC losers out there are part of the reason.
I mean, it's mostly foreign actors too.
Right.
It's like, it's people who are out of the jurisdiction of like being IP banned.
Yeah. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I just think it's an impossible solve. It's something we have to find a way to, at the very least, like mitigate to our best ability, but we'll never get rid of.
Okay.
It's impossible.
What's your bold one?
I got two more predictions here.
Okay.
One, this isn't really that bold, I guess. It's just something I'm hoping for. Mass Effect announced and releases in 2027. So I think we get an announcement for a new Mass Effect in 2026. Big N7 day, something like that. They kind of teased it a little bit last N7 day, which I can't even remember what date that is. I think it's July 7th, I think.
So you think this is going to be like a
rebrand, a remake,
I got you. It's kind of like Dead Space.
Yes.
When the Dead Space was remastered versus the guy who created Dead Space made a new Dead Space.
Callisto Protocol. But I think this one, well, I'm being hopeful. I think this one will actually be good. I'm hoping BioWare has learned from Andromeda and they make, and I mean, now I'm getting too hopeful.
They're Dragon Age competing with the guy that made BioWare.
Yeah, but that game is so far away, though. I think they do a trailer 2026, and this game releases in 2027.
I think that game comes out in 2027.
You think so? The trailer for whatever the hell it was, the Star Wars game, that was like, for me, a trailer that they were like, hey, we need bodies. We need people working on this. This is what we got so far.
What's it called? Fate of the
Old Republic. Yeah. I think Mass Effect gets a trailer in 7 days this year, something like that, and releases in 2027. Okay. That's my prediction. Prediction.
I would.
The world really is dying for a Mass Effect.
You know what's really funny is I can't stand anything Star Wars, but I would easily buy that new Star Wars BioWare / Old Republic game over the modern BioWare's new Mass Effect.
I think that Mass Effect has I think they could really lean into like an Andor style version of Mass Effect. The Star Wars is killing it with that alone. Like that's their best product. Period. Right now, maybe ever. Best Star Wars product ever is Andor.
I still don't like it,
and I think that they could really lean into that style of rebellion, I guess, and really focusing on that sort of stuff. I think it would work very well for them. Okay. But that could be the same thing that Star Wars does. We just see who releases first. Anyways, that's one for me.
I got a bold one.
Okay,
handheld PCs like the ROG, the
Rogue Ally
deck, outsell gaming laptops. Big time. I think the gaming laptop era is hopefully
it's over. Yeah.
Especially with the RAM issue and all this hardware issue.
It might be bigger than ever, though, too. With the RAM issue, it's going to be the cheaper option of getting into PC gaming. It's going to be cheaper than the Steam Deck or the Steam machine if it's how they're going to do it.
Well, maybe the old stuff maybe are going to sell, but no one's going to be making a gaming PC. I don't think so.
Wait, a gaming laptop.
Gaming laptop.
Yeah.
I think gaming laptops are terrible. it's a bad idea.
Yeah,
if you want to get into gaming. I understand why people don't want if they want to get into PC gaming, like they don't want to have to buy a new desk or two monitors or a monitor and a place to put everything. And a laptop you can play on your lap, but man, those things suck.
Yeah, I agree.
Even the best ones, in my opinion, I think they just suck. They're just not they don't last long. They overheat and
well, that's the big thing.
So much compromise.
The big thing is they don't last long because what you're playing on there is just going to destroy whatever battery you have in there, and then you have to replace it.
Last long anyway.
Yeah, and then you're playing, GTA 5 on the laptop, and it's cooked by the time you're done playing.
You're running Cyberpunk on Ultra.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a pretty good guess. But I don't know. Handhelds, Who knows what kind of power they can put out on those?
They're so popular right now.
Yeah.
I mean, even the ROG sold really well.
But, I mean, the handhelds were popular 10 years ago, too.
Yeah, but
and it just didn't,
like, in terms
last.
of power now. Now they have power.
Yeah.
The Steam Deck is awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. The Switch is awesome. And just the old Switch is really cool. The fact that I can play Metro 2033 on my couch. Imagine something 10 years later. Because that came out in 2017, I believe.
Yeah.
So I think handheld PCs are going to be really cool. And it might even bleed into new consoles. I just think maybe a new PS6 announcement comes with a handheld PSP2 or something.
PSP2? I need two right now.
I love the PSP. So good.
All right. How many more do you have?
I only have one more, and that's
I got one more too.
Okay.
Excuse me. All right. So I think we're going to go head to head here on this one.
Yeah? We mean like who's better?
No. I think we have similar ones here, but I could be totally wrong. I have no idea.
Mine's.
All right. Well, you go first then.
Really?
Yeah.
Battlefield 6 completely crashes.
Okay. Mine's not that then.
Completely crashes.
Crashes and burns?
Crashes and burns. And one of the biggest turns in gaming history, where it is the most selling game, the highest selling 2025 game, and it comes crashing down to where no one wants to play it. Everybody thinks of it as terrible. And
I want to caveat really quick.
It dies this year.
I did not mean that in the way that it sounded, given recent events. I apologize for that.
What'd you say?
I said it crashes and burns. Given what happened to the head of Battlefield, I didn't mean it like that. That was unfortunate. Right. I'm sorry.
Well, you brought that up.
Yeah. Well, I don't want people to take that was I was making a joke there. That was not what I was doing. I just meant like in the theoretical sense of Battlefield.
We dedicated an entire show to that guy.
I know. I just didn't.
We love that guy.
We do. I was saying it in the terms of the game.
I know, but that was one of the biggest tragedies in gaming history.
I was making a joke.
We love that guy.
That was unfortunate.
I
hope Battlefield. I understand where you're coming from. They're already losing player base. I think they kind of bounce back though. I think they're in the work. But again, they've been hit with something that's truly tragic. I think they're kind of left without maybe literally direction right now.
I think that's
part of the problem.
I think, yes. I think that they had a great idea and they made it with a guy who makes really good games on time and on schedule, and it works. And I think the graphics are really good. It's just the actual foundations of it are not it's not Battlefield like.
Yeah.
So people want bigger maps. You're not going to get bigger maps.
Yeah.
People want changes that I don't think can happen. I think it has ran its course. It's done. And they're going to be trying to revive this thing all year. And then it's going to come crashing down. And then more people are going to be playing Battlefield 4 at the end of the year.
I also think that RedSec was a total disaster.
Disaster.
They had a good idea for a game mode in there, but it was buried under Battle Royale that, again, nobody wanted to play.
That's not true. People want to play Battle Royale.
People don't want to play Battlefield Battle Royale.
They do not want to play Warzone again. Battlefield Battle Royale RedSec is Warzone. It's a copy and paste Warzone.
I don't know what else.
What else is left? No. I don't know. Ask the designers to do something different.
When Warzone was coming out, they were like, this is a Battlefield Battle Royale game because it had tanks, it had cars, it had trucks. You could fly helicopters. It was Battlefield in a Warzone or in a Battle Royale game.
Yeah.
And so now nobody wants that anymore because it's been out for 10 years.
I don't know. No, because whatever it's called, Blackout came out before Battlefield's Battlefield 5's.
Yeah.
Came out before Warzone.
And it had everything that Battlefield has already for a multiplayer game.
But there's plenty of space to take the Battle Royale genre somewhere else. They just don't want to you're going to keep going back. You're going to make a brand new $1 billion Battle Royale game. And it's the exact same thing as what everybody's sick of.
Right. But
it's a horrible idea.
I know, but what the Warzone did and Blackout did, they just took the version of Battlefield and made a Battle Royale.
I don't think so.
Now Battlefield was like, 10 years too late. Why don't we just do that? And guess what? It's already been made and perfected.
I don't know. It feels less Battlefield than their last Battle Royale. It feels like Call of Duty.
Well, but the other problem is
made by the Call of Duty guy.
Battlefield is made. You play Battlefield and you know you're going to die a lot unless you're in an airplane or a tank or whatever. That's what happens totally in that game.
I totally think that you can make a Battle Royale game mode under the Battlefield umbrella and still have it be a unique game experience in the battle royale genre. The problem is you made it exactly like what everybody's sick of.
Right, but I think that was
you're conflating what everybody's sick of is just what battle royale is.
No, I think there are better versions of battle royale out there, but I don't think it's going to come from them. Battlefield.
I think it could. It could have.
I don't think so. They've made the same game for 10 years. More than that.
I don't know. I think that you could make a battle royale game that's interesting. You're not going to make an interesting BR game if it's exactly like the Call of Duty one.
Right, but you can make it interesting. But the problem is new battle royale games are not thriving anymore. People are just falling back on the ones that they know and love.
Because they're terrible.
Warzone, Fortnite, PUBG. I mean, those are the core ones. People are just it's the same thing with new. Apex. It's the same thing with new first-person shooter games. You had a new first-person shooter game that came out this year. There's in your top 5. Yeah. And it didn't live because nobody wants to play arena shooters.
That was an arena shooter, yeah, but.
And then everybody just went back to Counter-Strike or they went back to Call of Duty.
The Battle Royale in that game was actually pretty good. It's just, it ran like crap. It was terrible. So people tuned in. People are going to tune into another big BR release. But if it sucks, they're going to back out of it. Red Sec sucks. It sucks.
But it's just because there's no...
It's not because of the genre inherently is good. People aren't interested in it anymore. No, clearly there's a lot of people interested.
There's an interest in the core.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
In the game mode of
PUBG.
VR.
No. I think it's in the games now. More than the game mode.
I think that you can totally make a BR game that's worthwhile.
I think people have tried already.
If PUBG, they're not going to because they're making an extraction shooter that's not good. I think if PUBG did a PUBG 2, PUBG Studios is what they're called.
I don't think that's a good idea there.
I don't. They're incompetent to do it. They can't do it. The guys who made PUBG are gone.
Well, no, but if they did a PUBG 2, they now have examples of that being a god awful idea. Overwatch 2, Splitgate 2. You should not do that anymore. You should not make a new PUBG game or any. If they made even the mustards over there at Epic are like, we're not going to do Fortnite 2 because that'd be idiotic at this point.
I know. What I meant is like a new evolution of the formula. PUBG could do it.
There's nobody that knows what that is because I think it's been played out. The only thing that because it's so basic as a theory, you're the last one standing. That is what battle royale is.
Yeah, but I could have said this with extraction shooters. If Arc Raiders never came out last year, a few months ago,
right?
And all these failed extraction shooters come out and Marathon and all that stuff. And we're like, oh, it's just extraction shooters. No one's going to want to play an extraction shooter because they all suck. But then Arc Raiders does it unique and interesting and forward thinking and profitable.
But we're still waiting on to get that core games for the extraction shooter. And then whatever comes after that is going to fall into that same trap.
Okay.
That's what happens. It's the same thing that happens. The weird world of arena shooters and then first-person shooters and battle royales, they all work in threes for whatever godforsaken reason. You get Call of Duty, you get Battlefield, you get Halo. Those are your big 3 that will last for a very long time. Everything that comes after it does not last very long. You get Fortnite, you get PUBG, you get Call of Duty Warzone. Anything after that doesn't last very long.
Man,
Apex.
You're so off of it. Like you named those games, but guess what came out in that era that hasn't gone off of it has only gone up? Counter-Strike.
Okay, but Counter-Strike was way before that. Counter-Strike 1.0 released in the 90s.
Well, I mean, like...
Halo 1 came out in 2002.
Counter-Strike got big during the 2000 and...
Yeah.
What, the 2010s?
Okay, we can add that to the core for first-person shooters then.
But it's still going. It's 2026, and like it's still that most.
So is Call of Duty, and so is Battlefield.
Okay.
So is Halo. And honestly, Halo might be the sacrifice at this point.
I just think that... I think the games could be out there. I think the new battle royale that everybody's going to jump ship and play is still possibly out there. People aren't going to be playing Fortnite forever. Unless Fortnite changes something. I mean, Fortnite is an anomaly because what they do is really cool. They make it relevant culturally.
Yeah. But that's why I think it'll last forever. They could just keep putting ads in that game and people will keep eating it up.
But in terms of like actual like raw multiplayer fun, I think that, well, obviously the trend is not die, revive. that gameplay, that arena style that I like,
Right.
is not the trend anymore. The trend is like something worth something that you can lose. Like that's what extraction shooters is like. There's risk and reward. It's not something you log in and just die, and just zone out. Like,
well, but that's what Battlefield is.
But that's why it's not doing well.
But that's always what Battlefield has been.
I know that's not the trend
from the beginning.
The trend is surviving, and I think Battle Royale can still do it. It's just the people making a new BR game. They make terrible games. They're all bad.
But I don't agree with that. Respawn made a Battle Royale game.
It's terrible.
But they've made incredible games. They didn't miss for a long time.
Like with every other genre in the gaming industry right now, it's going to come from some independent company.
Right, sure. But the point is, it's not going to kill Fortnite. Fortnite's too big to fail at this point.
All right, whatever.
It's partnering with MGM Grand, you know. But I mean, that's what it is. There's not going to be Fortnite's not going to die on the vine at this point. It's too big.
I do think that it's not too big.
Look at even another example, Call of Duty. Like, it's having its worst year ever. You know what's going to happen? They're going to release a new game next year, and the year after, and the year after, and the year after. They're going to be fine.
I know they're going to be fine, but
so it's not going to die. It's not going to die.
The franchise is going to be fine, but
yeah,
some workers aren't going to be fine.
Yeah, sure.
They're going to downsize. They can't keep growing.
I mean, yeah, but they're just going to. I think they'll down. But again, the game's not going to die. They don't.
Okay,
it's too big.
I'm still saying that. What are we talking about again? What did it start with?
You said Battlefield's going to die.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to die. No shot. They've had worse releases.
No. I didn't say like the franchise is going to die. I'm just saying Battlefield 6 is done for. This year is the end of Battlefield 6. There's not going to be a next year. There's not going to be a 2027 for Battlefield 6.
Well, they don't, but they never released them the year after.
Well, I meant like supported. It's not going to be supported at all. They're going to move on after this.
I think they'll still be supported. I just think it'll be less people. I don't think my prediction is going to be how Call of Duty is going to stand.
Well, with every Battlefield game, it is supported like 3 years after. Even like 1, 5, 2042 even.
But that's my point. 2042 was way worse than Battlefield 6.
Yeah, I know.
Way worse.
This is,
and I think they're going to be able to hold on to 6 for long enough.
I think 6 bled a lot more players
than 2042.
Faster and harder. Yeah.
But 2042 had less players.
Yes, I know.
So if they can keep.
But your shareholders look at it and they go, "This isn't good."
Yeah, but they saw it for 2042.
No, it was down, but it was doing this. It was consistent.
But
Battlefield 6 is dropping so hard and so fast. People don't want anything to do with that. Like me, I hate that game.
I think it's going to be. I think it's
probably my
totally
least favorite Battlefield game ever.
I think it's going to bleed players, but again, I think they're going to be okay.
Okay, I think they're fine too.
My last one. This is a big one for me. Not a big one. I think it's more of a shift culturally that we're seeing, and it's kind of becoming more and more common, unfortunately. I think mobile gaming is going to be bigger than ever due to price. Price of basically everything on your phone is cheaper than buying a console, even though you're buying a big ass phone that's very expensive. And the lack of the increased lack of restriction on mobile gambling. I think it's going to become a lot bigger because mobile gambling is also becoming a lot bigger. And the lack of restrictions upon mobile gambling, basically turning your phone into a slot machine, and gambling on just the world in general now is becoming more and more popular. It's going to open up the world to more mobile gaming, in general.
Like mobile gambling gaming?
Both. Gambling and gaming in general. People are going to be like, I could just play on my phone and do whatever I want on my phone. Not to mention, bigger games are coming to mobile all the time.
They're all so bad.
Ananta, the big GTA killer from China, is going to come to mobile. That's what they've stated.
I don't know if it's going to be that much fun on mobile with touch controls.
I just think that
I think mobile gaming is going to plateau this year.
I think it's going to be bigger than ever. And gambling is a part of that. Kalshi is a $1 billion company that showed up yesterday. And we're doing that more than ever. We could do that on our phones. And I think that's also going to just feed into gaming in general. I think people are like, wow, I can do a lot on my phone, including playing video games on my mobile device. And I think that's part of it. So
Okay.
I think mobile gaming is going to be really big this year, and not in a way that I like. I still don't love a lot of mobile games like at all, but I think we'll see some big players in the mobile game. I mean, look at Balatro. That was last year.
That's a mobile game, though.
Yeah. That game, damn near won game of the year.
I just think that...
and that's literally a gambling game.
it's just a market that we're not even privy to whatsoever.
Yeah, true.
I mean, 90% of all the stuff that you're talking about, the revenue is coming from your mom, and not your mom, but your mom.
I don't play mobile games.
Your mom, who's just tapping away on her phone.
Farmville.
That's where it's coming. It's not coming from gamers.
Stardew Valley style games.
And you're
pop.
like, it's your little nephew or your kid brother or your mom. It's like,
We could also
definitely not your dad.
No, your dad's gambling.
Your dad's gambling, or he's playing a video game,
or he's gambling. He's gambling. He's doing mobile slots, which is what all the cool kids do now. That's the way. Don't gamble. Yeah, obviously.
I mean, you can gamble. Just be responsible.
Be responsible. Hey, here's an idea. Don't do that on your phone.
Yeah.
Maybe don't do it on your phone. That's stupid.
You can drink alcohol. Just don't black out every single night.
Be a cool person. Go to the casino. Put $25,000 on black. Order a whiskey Coke. That's cool.
This is what you need to do. You take the money that you're willing to lose in order to have a fun time.
No, take out a second mortgage. Go to the casino. $20,000 on black.
Like
slamming tequila sodas.
You're like, I want to play some cards tonight. I'm only going to take out a couple $100 because that can last a few hours. Boring. Terrible.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, don't do that. All right. That's our predictions. We got to play game. We want to play game?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Welcome to Guess the Game,
Guess the Game. Oh, I should have brought my mouse. Whatever.
We have
Ace Combat to start things off. That was my first guess.
Okay, so what we're looking at is a screenshot. We have 6 guesses to get the title right, and we're gonna scoot next to each other.
Yeah, like the friends that we are, ladies and gentlemen. We don't hate each other outside of this.
Yeah, this guy doesn't invite me to do anything. He doesn't even invite me for a game session.
To be fair, I don't invite anybody to do anything. So
I don't even play video games with him.
$25,000 on black whiskey Coke. No.
Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at. We're looking at a screenshot.
What? You said that you knew what this was right off the bat.
At first, I was like, "This is like a 1944."
They weren't making games back then.
Shooter.
I thought it was Ace Combat, like a cutscene for an Ace Combat game.
Scan lines on it.
Yeah,
like this isn't Ace.
It's like an older Ace Combat game.
Okay,
though. Ace Combat 4.
No,
too early.
I just do 2. Do 2.
Ace Combat 2.
I just don't think so. Yeah.
Original release too old for Metacritic. Okay, great. That's awesome. We love that. This is all you, bud. Good luck. This looks like we got some pillars here. No, this is like
a tree.
Yeah, well, this is a tree, but then there's like a little like fence post.
Yeah, I'm maybe going to say, what's that co-op game? What's it called? I can see the cover in my head.
Mario.
Just say Mario.
Super Mario 64. Even though it's a 3D. Yeah. Let's do Super Mario Bros.
It's not Super Mario. We can just skip, dude. It's so stupid.
But we might as well. Ooh, Hot Ladies in the Waterfall. Looks like it's an arcade game. This looks like Ghost of Tsushima if it was made on an arcade game.
This might be a fighting game.
Oh, it could be Street Fighter?
No.
Older Street Fighter game? No.
Tekken? Just say Samurai Showdown. It would be 3. I don't know if it's definitely not 1 or 2.
That's a cool name. 3?
Yeah.
What about 2?
4. Okay. I don't think there is a 3.
What? They went to 2 to 3?
Okay. I mean,
that's a parrot.
It's a fighting game. I know it.
It's not a Mortal Kombat game.
So
it's too colorful.
It looks like an SNK art style.
What's that? What's SNK?
Japanese fighting game company. They make a bunch of games like Metal Slug.
Dude, my favorite is Poop and Fart Games. That's how they should start naming. Like we should do a quiz one of these times. Guess the actual gaming company.
That sword game. It's like sword something. There's a sword in there.
Sword Art Online.
No.
We gotta hurry up with this one. I'm not helpful at all here.
Skip.
It is Street Fighter. You son of a guy. I guessed
it's Street Fighter Alpha. Probably Alpha 3.
Dang it.
I always forget about Alpha 3. Or maybe Street Fighter 3 even.
Street Fighter 3.
Just go with
Fight.
3. Yay!
Dude, you're the Street Fighter guy. I guessed it at the beginning and you said that's crazy. That's how it works, dude. Look, there they are. They're fighting.
Cool, yeah.
Oh, it's Ryu versus Ryu.
Ryu. But
whatever.
I know it's Ryu, but whatever. Everybody, who is.
Hey, Laura and Lara Croft.
Whatever.
Shut up.
All right, let's go.
Here we go. This could be like, you know what? You know what I thought of immediately when I saw this? Outlast 2, the one where you're in the mountains.
Here's the funny thing about the image that we're looking at is slightly pixelated. It's a slightly lower resolution. So it makes me think that it's older than it is.
It could be. This could also be Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, go with Rise.
Rise of the Tomb Raider. Nope. 78%. Ooh, this
Is it Talos Principle?
Okay. I love Talos Principle.
The Talos Principle. No.
Ooh, PC, PS5, Oh.
And Xbox Cloud Gaming. What the heck?
This could be one of the Shadow games. I don't remember. No, there's
that's
statues
not.
like that. No, they don't have that.
Maybe.
Is it a Dark Souls game? I don't know.
It said no, it's not Bloodborne.
I mean, Xbox Cloud Gaming, very popular console.
This image looks like a static background.
We got a sword here. A little flaming sword.
Just skip. We're going to have to skip. We're doing bad. There's a health bar. It definitely...
This is...
Action roleplay. It's definitely Souls-like game.
Yeah. Is this Sekiro?
Do Sekiro.
Please.
I'll die twice. I mean...
It's
Wukong.
Wukong, yeah. Wukong. What's it called? Wukong...
I don't know. Scroll down.
I hate that I don't have my mouse. Black Myth. There we go. I don't have my mouse. You're wrong.
What? Go up. Scroll up. What are we looking at here?
Neopol. Again, we could just name developers. We could have a fun game.
The resolution is so bad.
This is such a I mean, it looks like, hey, let's make Sekiro and Dark Souls.
Now, yeah, so there's that one game. What came out was remade. I can't remember what it's called.
Not Heroes of the Storm. I know what you're talking about. I'm going to skip.
Okay, we lost. Yep, it is the first Berserker. I said it.
Kazan.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem I have with this.
Talk about Kazan.
James, why?
I'm going to grab a mouse.
Here's the problem I'm having with this. This game, it has like an anime aesthetic with the main character and some of the characters. It looks realistic around the outside, but the resolution of this video is so low, I can't tell if it's the anime version. So, yeah, I'm going to count this as a win. I nailed it.
All right, we're looking at the ground here. There's a fence. This is reminding me of purples or grays and browns. So we're talking mid 2000s, early aughts. Grays and browns.
That texture looks pretty good. It's a ground texture. This really quick.
Let's go Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
Is 5 the one where you're in Africa?
Yeah.
5. Did they go 5 or
yeah? But that texture is a little too much.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Ooh, we got an LED TV here, 42 inch. Very nice.
Gone home. Such a great game.
Hopefully, I count
2 words.
Gone.
Oh my god.
Gone home.
Zoom up a little bit. No.
Oh, come on.
So does PS4.
God dang it. This is I know exactly what this is.
Just Cause.
I think it's Just Cause. Just Cause 4, 3? No, I recognize this logo.
Use 2 fingers to scroll down, right? And scroll up. Go up.
I got it. You see?
Oh my god.
Isn't this the best thing ever made? Laptops. Hey, I love you guys, laptop creators. Please F off.
Let me do this. I got it.
Just Cause 3.
Yeah.
Here's the grapple hook in the third one. It's not Just Cause 3. I recognize this. Horror Survival with a grapple hook. I played this game. I recognize these bodies. I've played this video game. I don't know why I can't think of this. I've played this game. No.
Are you sure?
It's too early for or too late for Fear 2. But go ahead.
That's not a survival game.
They also don't have a grapple hook in that game.
No.
It's
The Darkness?
No, I haven't played that. Is this
Dark Sector?
It's a dead body. I'm thinking zombie game. I could be wrong about that.
Is this Zombie? Whatever it's called? Wait, our TV just turned off.
Oh, you get the Roku channel now, guys.
Yeah.
Find out how many movies you can find. I can't think of anything of it.
iZombie or whatever it's called?
No, I don't think so. It's for iZombie is not. I think
Zombie
it's third person.
With an I should say. I'm trying it.
Yeah, go ahead. Just type anything in. I've seen this game though. I know it. Zombie Zone, dude. That sounds like it's Dying Light. Dang it.
Oh, it's just interior. You're just looking inside. Okay.
Dying Light. I knew it. I knew I recognized a stupid icon.
Got it. We got it. We're good.
Frick. I should have got that way
It's
earlier.
so funny because you don't think to see like the corner of a room in
Or-
Dying Light.
A gun. You're never using guns in that game.
Yeah, I know.
You only idiots use guns in that game.
All right.
This is a great picture. This fooled me like crazy. I did not.
That's why I thought it was gone.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing TVs in that game. All right. Next one.
You want me to do all the?
No, I typed.
Oh, this is Metal Gear Solid 5.
There we go.
No, 4.
Oh. 4. Is it IV?
No. Guns of the Patriots.
Yeah. Good guess though.
Another of these lampposts. These guys love lampposts. You take 2 fingers.
I know. I like to do it this way. I did it my. Oh,
okay.
We're gonna get banned.
No, I don't think so.
He's dead.
You gotta actually sound. Like
yeah. Come on, I don't sound like Frank. I'm getting Dishonored vibes from this, just from the lamppost.
It's not 74%.
Yeah, you're right. That's too low. Second one though.
No, that got higher score.
Yeah.
Dishonored 3 though.
There's a third Dishonored game?
There's like a standalone DLC where he plays the girl. Can't remember what it's called.
Death of the Outsider?
Yeah.
Let's do that one. Nope. Whoa, this is a...
Mirror's Edge 2? No, this is PS3.
PS3, Xbox.
So.
It could be the first Mirror's Edge.
No,
it's not shiny enough.
There's no red.
Yeah.
Like that. No, that gray color, grayish red.
Is this a Saints Row game?
Could be.
I don't remember. I mean, it could be. Yeah. You want to do Saints Row? Saints Row 2?
Yeah.
Or third?
2.
2. Nope. Oh my God.
Action adventure with a body on the ground. Oh, this is look at his hand. Looks like that Rockstar game. Or Mafia 2. Good job.
I can't believe I didn't get that earlier. I'm sorry, guys. I failed. That's one I should have got pretty early on. 74% for Mafia 2 is low. I would have thought that would have gotten higher. But it is, I mean, every Mafia story has been kind of played out at this point. So that's fair. Whatever.
Let's go on next one.
Next. We're doing pretty good. We still haven't had a first zinger yet. This one is...
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
I don't know what I'm looking at either.
What am I looking at?
This looks like a...
Is this a wall of some sort?
It looks like the side of a food truck. I don't know why.
This might be a game where it's like just a menu game. Like FTL. Do FTL.
FTL. Faster than light.
Mm-mm.
Ooh. 2D though. 2D side scroller? Because this is a rope.
Battle Block Theater.
Battle Block Theater.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's yeah.
We know this one.
What's the name of it? Silk Song.
No, not Silk Song.
But what's the other one called? Hollow Knight. There we go. Yeah. Hollow Knight. It's Silk Song. Dang it.
Wait a minute.
It's got to be.
No, it's 9 Souls. I was going to say that. Dang it. It's like SOLS. There you go.
Souls. Wow.
Man, you went too fast.
They fooled us here.
Yeah. It is very similar.
Yeah.
They're like pretty.
Sorry. I got too antsy.
9 Souls is definitely inspired.
This just looks like Silk Song. What?
Yeah, it does. It's good though.
What the heck?
It's really good.
Okay. All right.
It's not as hard.
Let's do 2 more.
All right.
2 more than rap. All right, second to last one. Ooh, look at this. Beautiful pixelated staircase. Supposed to be a water fountain maybe here.
That's a sink, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Aren't all sinks water fountains? You got some, I don't know, generator type stuff here. You got a
electrical box. Of some sort.
Pacemaker machine.
Skip.
This is 2 Point Hospital. Making that, and that's not what this is, but
no, it isn't.
It looks like a hospital. Whoa, what the hell is this? Whoa.
I don't know.
You're on like this is like a ramp of some kind or a walkway, but it looks like it falls into nothing.
You're going to have to skip this.
I don't know this either. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. Whoa. DS game. This should be your area.
Okay. Oh, it's that horror game deal on DS. Or Professor Layton. Just do Professor Layton.
Professor.
Because this might be like... Yeah, just one of those.
And the Azrin Legacy.
No.
Let's see if it's in the same. No. Oh, it's a bucket. Visual novel escape room.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, that horror game. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's not a horror game, but it's kind of scary. I don't know what it's called.
I love the DS, man. That was just so funny.
Oh no.
What is this?
$9.99, 9 hours now. Okay. It's not what
We're immediately skipping that one.
But
that one doesn't count.
Man,
one more.
Obscure.
Claire. All right, here we go. This looks like a Mass Effect game if I were to guess, but I don't know what part this would be in Mass Effect.
Is this Mass Effect 1 at the end?
Yeah,
on the Citadel?
Let's do that. Let's do it. Mass Effect 1. Good guess. Now it looks less like Mass Effect. Oh.
This might be Prey.
I was gonna say Fallout.
Oh, it's too soft for Fallout.
Yeah. These walkways are. I recognize that from Fallout, and same with these
Well, do Fallout. I don't know what Fallout. It's too not 50s.
I think it's Fallout 3. You could be in a vault here. No. It still looks like Fallout.
This looks like
this is not Fallout though.
It's PS3, PS4, so it's a cross generational game.
What's the game where you fight Binary Domain?
And that didn't come out on PS4.
It didn't? Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. So cross generation. You said that.
Is it Watch Dogs?
Let's do that. I like that. That's a good guess. Screw it.
I knew it wasn't Watch Dogs. Oh. This looks. Oh, you're.
Whoa! Hold like, on there, upon.
Deus Ex: Mankind Divided.
It's not. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Because I would know the Vesper in the back of my hand.
Scroll up. We got it, but we're not looking at it.
This is the Vesper, a gun that was an SMG in that video game that every single person on planet Earth used.
It was a cross generational game too.
Yep. There we are. Look at that. Black Ops 3. Underrated. To be honest with you, underrated Call of Duty game.
This campaign was so bad.
I don't remember this. This is a weird game mode that I do not recognize, or unless this is part of the campaign. Oh yeah, the campaign was bad. Yeah, I remember this level. This is where there's like a hurricane going on or whatever.
The ground, like
Kowloon or something.
The gridded ground.
Yeah, this was awful.
So bad.
Yeah.
All right.
If they would have given me a zombie though, I got it like that.
Cool. We're done.
All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll be back next week and talk more video games. No more predictions or whatever it's called, reactions. Well, actually, there's the Xbox Direct next week, so we might react to that.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, let's talk about that. All right. See you guys.
Later.